then paste it in my notepad to indicate that this is the video of what I'm doing. Edit, paste. So now I'm going to lower the camera a little bit so I can see the screen and move also the recorder. I'm going to do a search and find out that this number has been sanctioned by Google Voice. So I'm going to copy to the clipboard buffer with Control C and then paste it in my area that I designated with Control V. So now I have a message from Google, which I'm going to mark also with open brace at the top and close brace at the bottom. This way I segregate it from the rest of the file. And now I want to log in to this account, runs lanyard. So I mark it, control copy, and open another instance of the browser where I'll try to log into this account. I'm going to Gmail and switch accounts, then scroll down to the bottom and select add another account, then paste the other account in my email or phone dialog box from Google, and then try to enter the password. I want to skip the home address, don't want to edit trial. I just want to go out, check the email address first, dismiss the messages, see all the messages that I got for this address. View the messages. Delete all the irrelevant messages. And then go to voice. And make an outbound call to runs lanyard. I'm going to paste the phone number or just select it from the list that is listed there and make an outbound call.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT. You agree to OpenAI terms so how can I help you today?
Let me figure out what to do, how to develop further domain name, my domain, my domain name, and vanity phone number. No, that's exactly what I did. So the domain name is a runs lanyard, and the matching phone number is area code 786, 752, and 6927. And I want to say that it will not expire within 7 days, as Google suggests, if I don't make an outbound call. Yes. So the domain name runs lanyard refers to a lanyard that I developed for streaming live video. So you have a phone that is stuck in the rear clear vinyl pocket of the lanyard. I'm debating how to further develop it because it will be designed for law enforcement so they don't have to worry about violating any privacy laws. So a law enforcement can identify themselves. It's also a lanyard that holds the badge. So it is a neck, wallet, phone, and badge holding lanyard. Did you get it? Primarily marketing it and getting a partner that could use it. Yes, I've done already multiple demos, but the way that it is used many times is in a clandestine situation. So to demonstrate it, I will have to record a law enforcement officer without telling him that I'm recording it to simulate a real life situation. Yes, that's what I've done. I've done simulations on inspectors like building compliance code inspectors. No, because I don't want to reveal it to them that I'm recording them, because I'm afraid that they will get upset. And in the meantime, I'm testing it and improving it all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But after a while, I've improved it to the point that there is very chance to improve it to improving it anymore. Yes, but I'm really tight for time because I'm busy. I'm a professor and I have multiple research projects, including this one, and I just don't have time to really support users and to do the teaching beyond my academic duties. Also, when I teach, I use it to record my class. So I don't want to reveal to to my students and the audience that they are being recorded. Yeah, it's hard to find a partner like that. A partner that can demonstrate it and use it and is idle enough that they have a lot of extra time and also creative and intelligent enough to understand what is the project all about. Yeah, I go to networking events all the time, but the problem is that when I go to networking events, I'm testing the software and the hardware and I'm using it. So I'm reluctant to reveal to people that I'm recording them. Yeah, it's possible. That's what I'm thinking to do. But so far I haven't found the proper venue because I want a partner that is also a developer so they can help me deal with the software development, such as PickyBot, which is a video recognition software. Yes, I want to integrate into it video recognition software. You understand that?
The right expertise.
Yes, I found somebody in India and I would like to forge some kind of development relationship with them. Not explicitly about this linear development, but I did discuss with them the possibilities of using it in the classroom and other things like that. I have to contact them, and I did a video conference with them once or twice. What do you think about that? Would that work? Yes.
Got your new passport.
Uh-huh. Thank you very much.
Worked out.
I'm doing that Google
Okay.
Voice stuff.
I'm gonna put it in with all your
Okay.
other materials, okay?
Yes.
So you can take it to the
I have a lot of them 7 days already, so I have to deal with that.
so that's great. You understand?
Yes. Try to keep up with it.
Came pretty quickly, you know?
Yeah.
It was so great that I found out with the post office we could do it. I befriended them. Worked out great.
Work, please.
You want anything to eat? You want me to
No,
make
thank
breakfast? Okay.
you. Can make my
I'm gonna
shit
make
out of it.
breakfast once I start getting everything done, okay?
And you don't interrupt me all the time, please. I'm already brain dead. Help me develop a strategy to deal with some a strategy of developing a strategy of develop a strategy of development, a domain name, and a vanity phone number that spells the following: X Strategies Co. No, it is X, the letter X, and then the word strategies, plural, strategies co, co, like a corporation. Can you remember that? Yes, you got it. And the phone number, the matching phone number, is area code 978 700. Excuse me, 728 and 3443. Do you remember the phone number? That's right. So I want to develop it to offer businesses that have any strategy how to develop their strategy further. Yes, I have a specific company that developed a lanyard, a neck, wallet, phone, and badge holding lanyard supported by an easel on the chest of a videographer. So the videographer can record and stream video in real time without attracting excessive attention to themselves, and also have it further away from the body so when they drop their gaze down, they can see what their phone is filming or streaming. Yes, this is what I'm doing for now. Since I'm a content creator myself, I'm using it on myself because there is an issue of recording other people without their permission. So I don't want to deal with the legal issues of it and have to take a risk that I will not be following the law. Now the question is, another question is the software that I would like to use with it is video recognition. Have you heard? Right. No, I'm using for existing solutions since I found a solution that is better than what I could develop. So right now I would like to partner with this solution provider. Yes, I've reached out to them and I spoke to them, and that is where the strategy has to be applied. How to tell them about it and to see how interested they are in working with me. Yes, and it was also will be very good for the blind because if they don't see well, they can wear the lanyard on their chest and be hands free to carry their cane when they are walking around and tell the software to run and so they can understand what is in front of them. That is the target audience for now. The problem is that this target audience is very limited in scope. There are not enough blind people that can sustain a business like that on scale. It is good enough for this for a startup, but the volume is just not large enough for large scale production. Yes, this is what I decided to. The developer himself is focusing on the blind, and I want to focus on content creators, which I am. Also for instructors, which I am also a professor, so for instructors in universities, it will be also perfect so they can record their lectures in person and stream it live for hybrid classes where you have people in the classroom in person and at the same time you are streaming live to the internet for remote students. Especially instructors who are also content creators. So then they can take the narrative that the AI produces and publish it on their site in addition to the lecture itself. Yes, especially instructors who are foreigners, and so they don't speak English as well as a native English speaker, and many times there are also accent problems. So when the AI transcribes and narrates the lecture, it narrates it in American accent, for example, and then the American students will have no trouble understanding the accent. especially for American audience, since I'm teaching in an American university. My primary target audience is Americans, and some of them have not encountered foreigners and are not used to listen to foreign accents. Right. That's what it is, a strategic move, and this is why I call it X strategies co, because you have to find the correct strategy to move forward on this issue. And my strategy to find a developer that will be willing to work with me, even though we are both from different nationalities and different countries, and I also have a problem of, and we have a problem of accent. Both of us, the developers, are in India, and some of them are Dutch, and I'm Israeli, so it's like the United Nations, multiple accents, and one accent doesn't understand the other accent as well as necessary. Right, and it's not only that, it's also time zones. The time zone in India is exactly the opposite of the time zone in Miami. And so when I invited the developer to a conference or to my classroom, it's in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in India, and I don't feel comfortable to even ask him to wake up at this time of the day and participate in a class. Wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to be a guest speaker in my class or in my conference. So the time zone is a very significant challenge, also. Yeah, and that's what we have done so far. So we are doing live video conferencing at noon. So it's not so late in Indian time, and it's not too early in Miami time. But my lectures are usually in the evening time on the late afternoon where it's too late in India. Yes, but I'm still struggling. So I'm about to. Also, I need to test the software that the developer has developed, and I'm testing it on a daily basis, and I discover all kinds of challenges and issues. I'm also reluctant to criticize him too much for the fear that he will feel that I'm too critical. Yes, I've tested the software, and I'm about to publish. on YouTube the results, and I'm reluctant to start doing it for fear that he will be upset in the way that I publish the narrative and the explanation and the description of his software on YouTube. Yeah, that's a good idea because I've accumulated several dozen videos with the software's narration and explanation of the videos, and I haven't published any of them yet. So I need to make a conference with a developer and run it by them and see their feedback and what they will suggest. And in this way, I may be immune to I can immune myself from them feeling that I'm too critical and I'm doing things that are not consistent with their uh, hopes or desires. Thank you. So have a good day in the meantime. Goodbye. Bye.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so we know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today?
Help me develop this domain name and vanity phone number that I have.
Sure, we can help with that. What kind of business is it for? And do you have any specific keywords or themes in mind for the domain name?
Yes, it is runs Medicare. It
Got it.
is
On
runs
Medicare.
Medicare, Medicare related. Yes.
on a domain, easy to remember, and reflects the healthcare focus. Do you have any specific words or phrases you'd like to include?
Yes, the words are runs Medicare. Two words.
And Medicare. Let's think of some options. How about runswithmedicare.com or medicareruns.com?
No,
Do either of these sound appealing?
no, it is runs Medicare.ai. Since I want to use AI to run Medicare and to complement what the government is doing already, especially with the confusion with President Trump cutting part of Medicare's budget.
It sounds like you're aiming to clarity and support for Medicare users, especially in light of recent changes. Runsmedicare.ai could be a fitting domain for an AI-based service to help people navigate their healthcare options. Would you also like suggestions for a matching vanity phone number?
No, I already have a vanity phone number that spells runs Medicare.
It's a great choice. It's memorable and fits in perfectly with your domain name. Is there anything else you'd like help with?
Yes, and then I'm challenged by the idea of how should I use a Gen AI to help people with Medicare since it is so confusing and most people, even the professionals, cannot keep up with the changes, constant changes and ambiguity and uncertainty of the government's policies in the United States.
Using a Gen AI for master guidance is a smart idea. It can help users by providing up-to-date information, answering questions, and simplifying complex topics. You could use it to create a chatbot or a virtual assistant that guides users through their Medicare options, helps with enrollment, and explains policy changes. What do you think about integrating such a feature?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. But another problem that I have is to manage these uh, vanity phone number. For example, now I'm using Google Voice and I have to make an outbound call and I have to keep all the password and the user's name. And I know that Google has a password management solution. Have you
It
heard about
sounds
that?
like it's built into Google Accounts and securely stores your passwords across devices. For managing your vanity phone number, you might consider a more specialized service designed for business communication, which can offer features like call routing, analytics, and integration with your existing systems. Would you like to explore some options for this?
No, I would like to start simple with something that is free. Also, because I'm teaching and I want to use it for my classroom and I want it to be very simple and easy to use. And so I don't want to look for complexity and something that is expensive. The problem with the Google password management system is that it runs only in the Google browser, and I want to use other browsers as well. Can I use the Google password management for browsers that are not Google's? Let me start to stick to Google for now. For example, right now I'm using that Microsoft browser, and I would like to find out how can I automate the login and the password management using the Google Password Manager. What do I have to do to use the Google Password Manager inside of what looks like the Microsoft brow- Microsoft Edge? Yes, on the Gmail account only. Right now, I'm in my account in Edge, and I would like to find out how can I turn the Google Password Manager on. What should I do if I'm in the Gmail account right now? Yeah, you're going too fast. Slow down. I'm trying to follow you, and I went into the security. I'm inside security right now, and I want to go into password manager. So from security, I scroll down to password, and then there is a password section. Last change in February 16, 22. When I go into the password section, it says choose a strong password and don't reuse it for other accounts and some other things. I don't want to put a new password. I want to use the continue. I don't want to change the password, and it wants to force me to change the password. There's no other way to access it. I'm already in security. You said that once I'm in security, in the security tab, and I go down, I see that there is how to sign into Google. Where is the password management, your device, your connection, enhance safe browsing, dark web report, password manager? I found the password manager and I clicked on password manager, and then it says welcome to your password manager, and I click on learn more. No, there is password manager, and then there is a gear icon. So when I click the gear icon, it says offer to save passwords is on, then auto sign in is on, and then password alert is on. So what did I not turn on yet that should work here? but it does not. So there must be some other place that I need to enable it or something like that, and I'm not sure where it is. So how can I enable it on device encryption? I don't want to have encryption. I want him just to save the password so when I log in, I don't have to mess with this all the time. Where else can I set it up? No, help me finish with this. I'm in the passwords.google.com and I'm going down the list, and there are 120 sites and apps, including Office 365 and one in one. Do I have to add the Microsoft browsers to this list? How can I add Edge to the list? First of all, I see that I'm scrolling through the list, and there is live.com and several other Microsoft products, but I don't see Edge. I don't see edge.com here. Is there? What about just right mouse clicking and select reload? Would that work? Yeah, I did, and I'm scrolling through it now, and I don't find. What should I look for? What should I hope to find? Gmail or Microsoft Edge or what? The website is Google's Gmail account. It also changed the accounts. I want to add another account. Maybe that is the problem. Yeah, I'm trying to switch back to the account. I'm going to Gmail again, to that account. Now I have to remember again how to go to A. I'm going to A, and then I go to manage your Google account, and then I want to go to security, and then I want to scroll down to password manager and manage passwords. It says in the help, create a passkey, something like that, but I don't see any place here that I could just tell it to save my password and autofill your computer open. Oh, they want me to go to Chrome, and I don't want to use Chrome. In Chrome, it seems like Chrome is working fine, but I want to test other browsers. There's an option. There's an option import passwords with Chrome. I can select it. And after importing, it says import password with Chrome. You can import passwords from other apps to Google Password Manager on Chrome. Not what I want. I want to do the opposite. I want to import passwords from Chrome into other browsers. But I have to be in a specific profile. Do I have to be logged into a specific profile? Looks like it expects a CSV file. So export. So from Chrome, I want to export, and I want to import into other browsers. So if I'm in Chrome and I go to my Gmail address in Chrome, how can I export from Chrome to other browsers? I am, slow down a little. I am in settings, and I'm scrolling down settings, and I'm trying to find where is password manager. In settings, I have general label, inbox, accounts, and imports, files, and blocked addresses. Where do I find the export password managers?
In
Just a moment. I opened it. There is a password and autofill. Found 44 compromised passwords. Passwords and autofill. So I went to that and I have passwords, checkup, and settings. Where do you want me to proceed?
in
Yeah, I don't see that. I'm on the settings. I see export here. Export download file. So I click download file, and it asks me Chrome wants to export your password. Type your Windows password to allow this. So I have two different accounts. I have an account with the university, and then I have another account with Gmail. I don't want to export the passwords to the enterprise account. I want to export it to the Gmail account, to the Google Gmail account. How do I know? Yes, in the three. Just okay. So I switch to the Gmail account that I want, and I look into that. I clicked on the three dots, and I look down. There's password and autofill. Where should I go from there? Password and autofill has password manager. And now I'm in password manager, and I'm looking for the export. I guess where is the export on the settings? I went to the account and I clicked on the three dots, and then I'm looking at it, and there is password and autofill. On the three dots. On the three dots next to my picture. Where are the three dots located? I'm inside the Chrome password manager and passwords. And then there is password checkup and settings. And then there's check passwords. Yeah, there are only three dots next to my picture. Then there is password manager, passwords, checkup, and settings. I don't see any other three dots besides the three dots next to my picture. I scroll down to the very bottom and I cannot find any other three dots besides the three dots to the right hand side of my picture.
It sounds like you might select password. This should take you to the passwords page. The saved three should be picture. Give it a search and let me know if you found it.
I'm on my profile picture, and when I click it, there is a list, and then to the right of it, there are three dots, and I click it, and that pulls down another list. Which one should I use? The three dots next to the picture or the picture itself?
Use the three dots next to your picture.
gonna put these in the fridge because they get rotten.
What are they?
The pears.
The pears. Let me eat the
I
pears.
know. You should put them in the fridge because they're ready
Fine, I'll eat them
to get
now. Let me just finish this Ron's
ready to
Medicare.
go.
Fine, thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to take a break. It was already an hour and a half. Just want to stop this recording and then double click it to see if it works. Gonna play it back. Okay, we're going to demonstrate making it perfect.